As temperatures soar, people who work outside are just sweltering.
Now, as the sun continued to beat down on World's Fair
Knoxville
Park,
Police Department is sharing tips to stay cool.
Heat index values will get into the triple digits.
Costly week for Knox County engineering and public works. Cost the county nearly $1 million.
As our region faces increased weather volatility, population growth, and ever greater energy demands, it is vital to consider how we move into the future while protecting everything we love about our home. In 2023, the City of Knoxville received federal funding to bring together a team of community leaders, local governments, nonprofits, business leaders, and technical experts from the 9 counties that make up the Knoxville MSA, with the goal of creating an ambitious but achievable plan to reduce emissions by 40% over the next decade and 75% by 2050. The result is Breathe, a comprehensive climate plan supported by a grant from the EPA that covers 6 sectors: buildings, transportation, energy, waste, natural and working lands, and agriculture. The plan has detailed action steps for reducing each sector's emissions, and these steps will also have numerous co-benefits, including improved air quality and healthier communities, cost savings, job creation and workforce development, improved equity, increased resilience, noise reduction, expanded tourism and economic development, traffic improvement, and increased connectivity and mobility. It is a plan created by our community and for our community.
The Breathe plan is grounded in science and integrates local perspectives. The benefits of addressing this problem are very clear. We'll have a better environment, better air quality, more innovation throughout our region, not to mention the job creation that comes from it.
The plan begins with improving and modernizing our existing buildings and homes, while increasing efficiency standards for new construction, as buildings account for over 39% of our region's energy consumption.
Buildings are one of the greatest contributors to greenhouse gas emissions in our regions. It also is one of the easiest things that we can do to address climate change.
We have so many challenges and demands with climate change. When you add more people to the grid and you're continuing building things, the weatherization just needs to be a fundamental part of all the thinking that goes into that. It's not just about creating healthier and more energy efficient homes, but it also is, we have to do something to combat the strain on the grid.
Our approach to transportation also needs to be adapted in order to meet the demands of the future, from electrifying vehicle fleets to improving transit systems and public transit infrastructure. We've identified myriad ways we can lessen the impact of the ways we get both people and goods across our region.
The way that we have powered our lives over the last 100 years is not what we need to power our lives over the next 100 years. Americans are incredible at innovation, and as our power needs increase, we can find cleaner, better, more resilient ways to power our lives that do not have the same effects on our climate.
Waste is another critical sector we must consider as we strive to reduce our emissions. Recycling, composting, and more efficient wastewater management are all factors. But it's also going to take people like Pastor Battle, who are looking for creative, community-based ways to make an impact.
I'm an urban farmer. I started looking at how, waste was being put in our landfills and methane and all those issues. And I'm like, well, we could use that to make better soil, to amend our soil. I said, this just makes sense. We got a commitment with Magpie Bakery, where we get their egg shells. We go to Ebony and Ivory, we get their grain. And then we go to Jack's and Perk City and get their coffee grinds. And all that's going into that compost bin that we're averting from going into the landfills. And for me, that's a positive note.
However, it's not just about reducing our usage and our waste. The ways we produce energy also have to evolve, which can include everything from home solar to supporting clean power from local utility companies and energy providers.
We can expand access to solar power and battery storage and other forms of advanced energy. It will take collaboration from a lot of different partners, the Tennessee Valley Authority, local power companies, and local governments. And when we do, the results will be tremendous. Job creation, lower utility bills, and lower greenhouse gas emissions.
And finally, We must protect our incredible natural resources, preserve and expand our urban green spaces, and remember and respect our agricultural heritage.
Our goal with Battlefield Farm, which we established back in 2019, is to create a food oasis in the food desert. If the climate is changing, you have to change how you do things. We have to save our community. We got to save our land. We got to save this environment. And we got to be more concerned about it.
This isn't just a wish list. The Breathe Plan has concrete, actionable steps to achieve every single one of these goals. But all of us have a part to play. Businesses, industries, local governments, community groups, and individuals.
A plan is only the beginning of more time outside with fewer air quality warnings, the beginning of a more resilient system that replaces food waste with more fertile soil, the beginning of more efficient ways to get where you need to go, and so much more.
As Appalachians, we're proud, independent, and resilient. Now it's time to act. Together, we can help our region breathe. To review the whole plan and learn more about each sector's benefits, co-benefits, and action steps, including ways you can help, go to knoxbreathe.org.